The flagship ETF for Cathie Wood's ARK Invest is testing pandemic lows following the market meltdown across equity and cryptocurrency markets. For more on this, let's bring in Yahoo Finance's Alexandra Semenova, who, of course, tracks Cathie Wood's doings very closely. And Alex, I mean, you know, all this stuff that we've been talking about that is so exposed in this environment, you know, who could be more exposed than Cathie?
Yeah, absolutely, Julie. I mean, yesterday, ARK saw a loss of 8% in that trading session alone, and that's after falling 7% on Friday after that CPI print. So really, no end in sight for the downturn in ARK Innovation. And it's a fund that we discuss a lot on the show, and for good reason, because it's really been a symbol of, you know, the sharp rise to all-time highs that we saw in last year's super hot, bubbly market, and this dramatic, sell-off that we're seeing right now. It's really been a representation of that and has been falling consistently.
Yeah, and when you look at the components that are in that ETF, it's so many of these stocks that have become, this sort of the same with the pandemic era plays, right? Stay-at-home stocks, for example. And now we're seeing a lot of them that are like the pandemic didn't even happen, like they never even got that benefit, right?
Yeah, the work from home trade brings up a really interesting point about ARK is that it's not only been a matter of poor stock selection by Cathie Wood, but her fund is really concentrated. So it's really a small number of stocks that she has.
Which was one of the selling points originally.
Exactly. So it means that, you know, it saw the dramatic rise that it saw last year that made Cathie Wood a household name, but at the same time, it's experiencing the sell-off really sharply. She has her stock selections. She's focused on tech and innovation, and those are getting hit really hard right now. So there's no diversification there that will help her from experiencing this, severe sell-off.